The beaver, an architect, engineer, and a keystone species because they change their surrounding habitat. Other than humans, they often do more to change and shape water ecosystems than any other animal. Beavers are the largest rodents in North America. There are also beavers in Europe. The beaver's body is like a well oiled machine and easy to recognize. Their large incisors can help them cut down as many as 200 trees a year. They have webbed hind feet for swimming and a novel, flat, scaly tail. The tail acts as a rudder when they swim and helps give a burst of power when they are maneuvering large branches or rocks into position. Beavers are notoriously known for their hard work and persistence. They live in ponds and streams where they build both lodges and dams. This lodge acts as a residence and contains chambers and an underwater entrance. A dam is an ingenious and incredibly strong structure. It's built in layers, starting with brush placed at the bottom of the creek. The brush is held down with rocks. They add layers of debris, branches, mud, and more stones. In a mere month, a pair of beavers can create a 30-foot wide dam. The water level rises behind the dam, flooding the landscape. This flooded pond area quickly becomes its own habitat. Animals that benefit from the slower moving water move in. Frogs and other amphibians use this quiet water to lay eggs. Fish will also lay their eggs around the dam as the branches will give the small fry protection. There is some debate among scientists on the benefits and challenges beaver dams have on migrating fish like trout and salmon. On one hand, the ensuing pond area makes for a good place to raise a family, but on the other hand, a large dam may inhibit the fish's instinctual migration. Trout and salmon are both known to jump over beaver dams that are blocking the way to spawning grounds. These marshy wetlands attract woodland ducks and other migrating waterfowl. Larger animals such as moose benefit from the marshy plants that grow and make up their summer diet. These created ponds help keep the water table higher and have proven to be beneficial in times of drought. So, what's the difference between a beaver and a muskrat? The muskrat is much smaller at only about 4 pounds, but the big difference is in the tail. The muskrat has a long, thin tail. When they swim, you can see their tail trailing behind them. You may see muskrats at a beaver pond because they live in the same habitat. A beaver can cut through a 6-inch diameter tree in under an hour. They are constantly making repairs, especially in spring when melting snow and rain make for fast moving currents. Beavers form monogamous pair bonds. They work as a team and often have defined roles. They mate in early January. Beaver families may have as many as 10 members who groom each other and may exhibit classic sibling rivalries. Real aggression among beavers is rare, but occasionally males will dispute territory. Up to 4 kits may be born in late April through early May. The mother beaver takes care of the kits, sometimes with help from older siblings. The kits stay in the lodge for the first couple of months of life. Beavers have a long childhood and don't sexually mature until 2 to 3 years old. They may remain part of their family unit during this time. Older kits start helping with foraging and dam maintenance. If a new beaver of the opposite sex comes to the group, an older kit may form a pair bond and create a lodge in the same pond. Living in a pond helps keep the beavers relatively safe. However, going out to forage and get construction materials can be hazardous. Wolves like to prey on beavers, as do bears. Man is probably their biggest predator. Historically, beavers have been trapped for their fur, meat, and castorum. The beaver uses castorum to mark their scent and define their territory. In the past, it was used to scent perfume and as a food additive. The trapping of beavers led to severe population loss to the point they become extinct from to the point where they became extinct from certain parts of the country. Protections have allowed populations to rebound, although trapping is still allowed in some areas. Baby beavers sometimes come into wildlife rehabilitation. They can be hard to rehab because of the long time they need to develop and because they need a special and expensive habitat in order to thrive. Beavers do not hibernate. They spend much time in their lodges to keep warm, but come out to occasionally forage. This can be a dangerous time for beavers as they can't move quickly on land, especially through the snow. I hope this video has been enjoyable and you can appreciate some of the good beavers bring into our world. Check out my video on grizzly bears next. Thanks for watching and have a fabulous day.